Welcome to Spirits and Supernatural. I'm Dawn.
I'm Jenny.
That's Theresa.
I'm Theresa. Again.
She was with us for episode 44, and now she's with us for episode 45.
44 and 40.
So this is when we traditionally do our reflections episode, where we talk about our top favorites from, 1 through 15 was our top favorites from season 1. Then we did season 2, and so now we're doing season 3.
Yes. So we're going to talk about our favorite episodes from season 3, and then we've picked cocktails that are our favorites from the past 15 episodes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So Theresa and I both chose the Anna's Grace cocktail.
Which we just did, not too long ago. Well, you haven't. Theresa hasn't.
It's been a while, though, because I was sick and we couldn't record almost the whole month of February.
That's
we
true.
did it and then couldn't do anything else because this is March now. When this will come out a little bit later, but I think in April. It doesn't come out too long from now.
It just feels like we just did it.
It does. Our Anna's Grace, it calls for raspberry vodka. I didn't have any, but we're going to put in 2 ounces of citrus vodka, and then it'll be an ounce of the blue curacao, and then we'll just top it off with lemonade, and that's it.
So I'm going to mix both of these at the same time.
That's fine. We're cool.
Cool.
We share a brain. We can share a drink.
They finish each other's sentences.
Sometimes we do.
More often than not, we just say the same thing at the same time.
Yeah. A lot of times we're typing. We have a group chat and we type.
Typing
and
the same thing.
And we're saying the same thing. And we're like, I can't believe you chose that word also. It's like, we just gave up. We just lean into it now. No sense trying to fight it.
Yep.
So for our wrap up, we're going to talk about our top. Did you do 3 again for season 3, or did you have more than 3 that you liked?
So I started with my top 5, and then I picked the 3 from that. So we can talk about the other ones.
We can do
too,
honorable mentions for sure. Perfect.
And we learned the other time not to leave the lid on the shaker later.
Yeah, because it will pop in the middle of your talking.
And startle everybody.
And scare everybody in the room.
But you didn't break anything.
No.
It was an adventure.
Thought it was a drive-by.
Yeah, in rural Amish County.
Right. What goes clippity-clop, bang, 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 clippity-clop? An Amish drive-by shooting. Sorry. We can cut that out. Anyhow, let's talk about season 3. Who wants to go first? Okay, I will.
Are we gonna each do our 3 or do one at a time?
One at a time is how we usually do it.
Do 3 first or 1 first?
I usually go with 3 first, and I end with my number 1.
Go backwards. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're good. So I don't know. I was looking through this. I narrowed it down to 7.
I narrowed it down to 7 is half of how many episodes you had options from.
Season 30 was a really good season.
Mm-hmm.
I had 6, but I'm only going to talk about my top 3 because that's what you told me to do.
She is a good little listener.
I follow the rules.
She really does. I make up my own rules.
In that we are different.
It's blue in this, and I'm mixing not blue thing.
Do you want to rinse that out?
Probably.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
So as we are recording this, the trailer for The Boys season 5 just dropped this past week.
Yesterday.
And people are losing their minds over it.
Well, yeah.
Well, I don't watch The Boys, but I watched the trailer. It's just kind of cracking me up. I think what cracks me up the most, I'm just going to go ahead and say it because it really bugs me, is how people are like, oh, this is like Supernatural season 16 with Sam, Dean, and Castiel having a reunion. And I'm like, nope.
It is very not.
It is very
As
not.
somebody who has watched The Boys, no.
Yeah. Well, I'm just telling you, and that's all over social media. People are like, this is basically just a Supernatural.
I can't differentiate Dean Winchester and Jensen Ackles, so.
That's true. That happens a lot.
Yeah.
All right, so my number 3, and if somebody else picked it, I can always throw in another one because I've got 4 others, but my number 3 was No Rest for the Wicked.
It's not my number 3.
It's not my number 3.
Is it one of yours, though?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
But
well,
doesn't matter.
It's okay. No.
I know. It's fine.
It's a good one.
It's season 3, obviously, and it's episode 16. Yeah. It was the end. So this little girl, Lilith, I wrote, is terrifying.
Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
She's
a creepy kids.
Terrifying.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, we forgot to say what Dawn was making. She's making the Soldier Angel or Angel Soldier.
Yeah, it was the one that we made that we were like, why does this taste like apple cider? Because it has apple whiskey and Kahlua in it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that was an interesting, different thing. I want to do that again.
So back to No Rest for the Wicked. What was that your 1 or 2?
That was my 1.
It was your number 1.
It was my 1 as well.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool. We all picked it. So finally, after 15 episodes, is episode 16, Dean finally says, okay, I'd like to not die. After Sam is like begging him all season long to try and find a solution. It obviously came a little bit too late. But so when Dean dies in this episode, it is one of the most brutal death scenes of this show, in my opinion.
Getting ripped apart by the bloodhound.
By the invisible.
And like Lilith makes Sam watch.
Yes.
Yeah. It's
because that's grown up Lilith.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But grown up Lilith is in Ruby.
Right.
So it's not the grown up Lilith that we meet in season 4. Mm-hmm. And to me, when he's in the cage and he's like spread out, and his final when he yells Sam's name, oh my gosh, it is so much.
I picked that one as my number 1 because I feel like episodes like this are like the core of the show. Mm-hmm. You get the really intense, like, you know, they're fighting the bad guy. It feels very penultimate to like whatever's going on for that season, and we get like the emotional scenes with the boys. And get to see like all their great acting. It's just got a lot of things tied into it. Is it devastating? Absolutely. But I just feel like stuff like episodes like this are what the show
for sure
is.
I obviously didn't watch it when it was on the air, so I can't imagine watching this and then having to wait all summer for season 4 premiere. Awful. But I mean, all through season 3, you're always thinking they're going to find a way to get Dean out of this. They're going to find a way to get Dean out of this, and then they don't. And then the end scene is just so.
I forgot to give you guys your glitter.
Oh. Which is edible, by the way.
It is edible glitter.
Yeah.
You can't have Anna's Grace if it doesn't sparkle, right?
Right. I was just going to try and do it without taking the cap. Whoop,
you took the whole thing off.
When you try to take a picture of it with the lighting, Julie recommended that we put a flashlight under it and see if that will.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I can see the sparkle.
But, yeah, cool.
The many sides of podcasting are sometimes trying to take pictures of your drink.
Yeah.
Oh, Theresa put her light under her glass.
That's what I thought we were going to do.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
But you have to like get down low and you can see it in the side, but you can see it.
It's very cool.
Okay.
Mine just kind of looks like a coffee or a flat soda.
Coke, yeah.
Flat Coke.
All right. Cheers.
Cheers.
Here's to season 3. So I want to know what you think of it eventually.
It's good. It is citrusy, but it's good.
Yeah.
Good. It's not curdled.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't talk
Things
about that
happen.
anymore.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
It does.
That was last episode.
We're over it.
So, Theresa, what were your reasons for choosing No Rest for the Wicked?
The ending scene is just, I mean, so
everything
impactful.
It is. It's
the death is very, I mean, I enjoyed seeing Dean seeing through the veil, you know, seeing what he saw as he was getting closer to death.
Oh, yeah.
That was kind of cool.
Bobby's iconic line, "Family don't end with blood,"
is from
this episode.
Yeah, from that episode.
Right after, or right before that, he says, "Do I look like a digital prom date to you?"
Yes, yeah.
So those lines, especially the family line that like become the thing, are in this one.
And then Lilith was just so creepy, so terrifying that it just...
Daddy, don't you love me anymore?
Was it Daddy or Grandpa?
Both, probably.
Whatever.
I don't know.
She was just so terrifying, and the adults were so scared of her.
Oh, yeah.
Well, and Grandma's dead in the foyer.
Yeah, and laid there.
And,
Yeah.
And she just, and the cat. Didn't she kill the cat?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
She's
upstairs.
upstairs
She's got
playing
blood
all over her.
Yeah.
The holy water and the sprinklers was awesome.
Yes, that was so smart. That's like one of those things when people are like, why didn't they just put salt in a hula hoop?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, they put holy water in the sprinklers at least.
Yeah.
I think.
Like John put it in the
from their
water
dad.
tank
Yeah.
at the warehouse. So, yeah.
I know. It was a really good episode. I feel bad,
I just
though.
thought, I mean, it was a very, very good season finale.
Yes.
I feel bad that was my number 3, and you guys already had to give up your number 1s.
See, I was like, I'm going to pick this one as my number 1, and the Jenny's going to be like, oh, you picked it because Dean dies.
Oh, no, I didn't think that at all.
I thought you were going to accuse me of things.
Oh, you thought wrong.
I was wrong.
Yep. No, it's an awesome episode. And Dean does die. A brutal death.
Yeah,
but it's a really great episode.
I always like the really emotional episodes. And like this one there's so much.
And so much happens in it.
In the balance. Yeah.
I love the zoom into Dean's eye and then you see him hanging in hell.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just a great shot.
Yeah.
It's a great shot, but not something great to see.
Yeah.
True. It was great
Yeah.
cinematography.
And just like the high level of emotion in it. It's so good.
It was a very, very, and the way they were able to they did pack a lot into that episode, but the writer's strike was happening and that had to be a shortened season. That's why we only get 16 episodes. But
it was directed by Kim Manners. Of course, it was an epic shot.
That makes sense. So
I had to look it up.
To me, usually when they're rushed, like the writer's strike's happening, we got to just get all this crap in, but it doesn't matter. They still kept it at such a high level and made sure that it was done well and done right.
Yeah, for sure.
So this would have been his last episode that he ever directed, right? Because because he passed away before season 5, I thought.
What is season 3?
Oh, I was thinking of season 4. Yeah, sorry, you're right. I just got done talking about it. Yep. What's your number 3?
My number 3 was Ghostfacers.
Okay. They're my number 7.
See, they definitely made my top 5. You know, I love the Ghostfacers.
Me too.
That episode just makes me laugh. I just love how they make fun of the whole like paranormal investigator. And a lot of people who watch this show, part of the reason is because they watch stuff like Ghost Hunters and all of that. And so like it kind of gives you this opportunity to step into their feet, but you still got the boys who are like completely fed up.
It's also fun to see Dean like bleep, 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 because that really probably is how Dean would be.
Yes.
You just can't do it on CW. But just to let him do that for that camera was fun.
Their slow motion walk.
Oh, yeah, their slow motion walk. Like, there's so many just, like, goofy little tropes in this. Like, how they started out, and they're, like, in their smoking jackets and whatever, and they're trying to be so serious. Like,
they're also in the dad's garage.
Everything about Harry and Ed is just such a, like, goofy trope, and I adore it. Yes. When they're, like, going to go into the Morton house, and we know it's the boys driving.
Right.
Like, they think it's cops, and they're like, whoa, it's the cops, be quiet. And you hear the classic rock music and the rumble of the engine, and they drive by, and then they go, oh, not cops, just Hicks.
Yeah. Did Baby have the spotlight then?
Season 3?
See, normally I don't think she did, but I felt like they had the spotlight on when they drove by, or did he just have a flashlight out the window? Because they definitely were shooting some sort of light.
That, but
I don't remember
that
either.
particular
Might
line.
be lying.
Like to call the boys Hicks and not even know it's them.
Yeah.
I adore the Ghostfacers. I know that they are
they're polarizing
in the fandom, but I think that they're great.
You love them or hate them. For most people, there's not much in between. One of my favorite lines from that episode, and he's like, get my duffel bag, get out the salt, make a salt ring, and get in it.
Get in the duffel bag?
It's so funny.
That got fit in
Cracks
there.
me up. Mm-hmm. And you go, what does he say? Ed, you go and it's about gay love saves the day, but it was like
you go in there and you be gay.
You go be gay for Corbett. Yeah.
What episode is Ghostfacers?
It is episode 13.
Okay, they don't have the light in.
Okay, so he must have had a flashlight because I feel like there was a light. Does that sound familiar to anybody else?
I don't think so.
I haven't watched it for a while.
I have mixed feelings about the go be gay for that poor young intern line. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'm sure that there are other people
I'm
who
sure
do
a
too.
lot of people do, yeah.
I'm assuming most people that are not Gen X, younger, probably do. But for me, it was hilarious.
I thought it was funny the first time I watched it too, and I think the conclusion I've come to with that is like they're not doing it to like mock gay people. Right. They're really doing it so that their friend isn't stuck in this echo of his death.
Yeah.
And just the word choice was not optimal. But generally, like, we still get, you know, a classic episode with like figuring out what's going on so that they can solve the thing and put down the ghost. You get all of that, but you also get all of the jokes and the other fun stuff. And I think this is one of those with, like, how everybody thinks they know all the things because they've watched the show, but realistically, we would be the ghost facers in one of these situations.
Yeah. Well, no, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't
pretend
go
like
into
I
the
knew.
haunted house
Probably not.
in the first place.
Not if there's rats in it.
Dead rats.
I don't care.
Or flying rats.
What is it Harry says? Rats are like the rats of the world.
Yeah. It's very deep.
In that one.
So do you know, I know you'll know, the monster, what other episode he's in?
That guy? Is he the golem?
He is. I'm so proud of you.
Yay, go me.
You should have a drink.
Thanks. I will.
Or a slice of cake. I've
Last
got
name's
cake in the kitchen.
DeSantis, is it?
I don't know the actor.
No, honestly,
Sorry, actor.
like, that was really just a guess, but I was thinking about the size of
How
the
big he
guy.
was? Yeah.
And, like, his face, and I was like, I bet that's the golem guy.
It is.
Yeah.
And I think isn't he in the wrestling episode too?
Oh, that would make sense if he's, like,
so.
a big dude.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But,
So, yeah, Ghost Facers was my number 3.
okay. What about,
about-
you,
yeah.
Theresa?
Mystery Spot was my number 3.
That made my top 5.
That's my number 2.
Yeah.
It was my number 3. I mean, you can't say enough. I mean, it's just an iconic episode. But
I wrote iconic episode, too.
iconic in capital letters. Love the whole Groundhog Day plot thing.
Like Groundhog's Day. No.
All the different creative ways that Dean was killed, either on or off camera. Seeing Sam go absolutely, crazy
Robotic.
after.
Yes.
Yeah,
He
very
became
just
a robot.
Well, he goes crazy trying to figure it out, and then when he
And then when he,
accepts
and
it,
then
at
after,
the end,
yeah,
yeah.
at the end when he's dead, in theory, and
Right.
Sam just goes off the rails.
yeah.
But
That was
Yeah.
scary.
the scene in the hotel room, though, when he's sitting there.
And he's got food there for Dean.
Yes. Oh my gosh. That is so.
Heartbreaking.
Yes.
Absolutely. We've discussed this because we've talked about
We
the
have,
trickster.
because we had the trickster episode. But yeah, I chose that. It was my number 2.
I like that episode, and it is an iconic one. It's a very memorable one, but seeing Sam in that way is just so hard. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you picked it because Dean died so many times. There you go. I didn't want to disappoint you.
He is not in the wrestling episode.
He's not. Okay.
But he is the Scarecrow in fan fiction.
That's it. I knew he was in another one. That's right.
Oh, the Scarecrow guy with like the bad German accent or whatever? No.
No, the Scarecrow.
The Scarecrow when they're putting on the musical fan fiction.
Oh,
When they're putting
no,
on the
I was thinking of
The
Ghostbusters, the real Ghostbusters convention episode, like the guy who was dressed as Hookman.
No, the
Yeah.
musical Supernatural.
Fritz.
He was the
I loved him.
horrible Scarecrow.
Do love the musical episode too, but that's not in
That's
season
not the
3.
season 3.
It's not.
So yeah, Mystery Spot made my top 5, but was not.
So what was your number 2? Or you already told us, right?
No, I told you my number 3.
Oh, yeah. And
I said
told you
number 2 was Mystery Spot for you, right?
Mystery Spot for me was number 2.
Okay, so what's your number 2, Dawn?
Bad Day at Black Rock.
It's my honorable mention.
I have that as an honorable mention, number 5. For
Me too. Number 5 for me too.
And I just put 2 lines sum up the whole episode. I lost my shoe and I'm Batman. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
No, it's an excellent episode.
It's good. Like, we get to meet Bella, and then we get, like, the comedy. I think you've mentioned this. You don't
About
get to
Sam.
see...
Seeing Sam comedic.
Yeah, seeing Jared get to play that is
Didn't happen very often.
different for him.
Yeah.
And it's one thing I noticed when I was watching that is that Dean just thinks it's like the best thing ever when Sam has the rabbit's foot, and he's like, this is great, everything's cool. And then as soon as Sam loses it and the bad stuff happens, he's like, oh my God, you suck. As though it's his fault.
Well, he shouldn't have touched it to begin with.
I mean, probably.
Yeah. But he didn't know that, right?
Yeah,
At the time.
right.
Well, I think they knew, but like in the heat of the
heat of the moment,
with
he
that
just
fight,
grabbed it, yeah.
But how did Bella find them and catch up to them so quickly? Because
She's
she's
just
a character
that
we've
good.
never met at all. Mm-hmm. And she's like, they're going to be at this diner, so I'm going to put on this wig and be a waitress.
Well, I mean, she paid these other guys to break into John's storage unit.
Right.
So she may have been watching them and saw them. Too.
I would bet that she was watching them.
That could be, but still, I mean, I guess Dean and Sam do get jobs at schools without any kind of background check or anything.
Oh,
it
I
was
don't
just
think
a
she
waitress.
actually got a job at Bigger
Yeah,
I think she
made
just
just
stole
dressed
a
like that and
uniform.
went in like it. Didn't mean she was working there.
People are good. I'm going to notice if somebody just walks in and pretends to be a waitress. I'm like, what? Hello, who are you?
Oh, I don't think
I
so.
don't know.
At a restaurant like that, like people are just doing whatever in their own thing, and they just had all the hype of their 1 millionth customer or whatever. If she just walks in there, because she probably could have just walked in the front door and like grabbed a tray and then went over. What did she fill their coffee or whatever? Like
Spilled it on
Spilled
Sam.
it.
Well, she didn't spill
No,
it
no,
on her.
that-
He like went to pick it up, and that's how he.
This
spilled
was
it.
after
And
he had
she
lost
just like
the
slipped
foot.
her
was
hand
after
right
he
in his
lost it.
jacket pocket.
Yeah, after he lost it because he lost his luck. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, given that it's Bella, I'm absolutely not surprised that she would have done that.
I think it's a top
One of
5.
the grossest every time with that fork in the draining rack when the guy falls on it. I'm like,
That one you knew was coming.
yeah.
They definitely highlighted
They
that
set
was
that
coming.
up.
Yeah,
very much.
but they made it look like he was going to avoid it when he avoided the initial
bottle initially.
Yeah.
The bottle that he kicked and
Right.
rolled into the kitchen in the
Yeah.
first place.
So you've done 2. Did you do 2 yet?
No. Other than I said my number 1. I haven't told you my number 2.
Yeah.
What's your number
Bellow.
2?
Justin Bellow.
Okay.
That's my number 1.
Gee.
Why do you guys like that one?
Our top 3 are the same, just in a different order. Imagine
they
that. Justin Bellow, I love. Bringing Henriksen in. It
That's
was
the one in the station.
Most of it was filmed all in that station,
Mm-hmm.
and that was done very well. I would have loved for Henriksen to stick around longer after he learned the truth.
Yes.
So the end was a very big surprise. That was a twist.
Mm-hmm.
The end was a plot twist. You thought the boys saved everybody, and got out of it, and
Mm-hmm.
then the fact that Lilith came in and just destroyed everything.
What's your name, honey? Lilith.
And you go, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You're like, oh.
And her eyes turn white.
And that was also the last one that aired before the strike. It could have been the finale. They wrote it as it could have been a finale.
Yeah. It was
If they didn't come back for season 3, it was going to be the finale.
Wow.
They were
That
on
would
the
have
bubble for so long.
Yeah.
They assumed every season was going to be the series finale.
Sure.
To me, in that episode, when the boys are handcuffed together and they're like trying to go separate ways at first, and they're like, okay, got to move together.
You got the whole "I didn't shoot the sheriff."
Yep. Mm-hmm. And they turned the toilet water into holy water.
That was good.
Oh, yeah.
It was the first time I think one of them recited the exorcism from memory.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I still don't know how they played it if the power was out, but okay.
Backup
They got
generator
just
I guess.
enough to go through the PA system. Well, I love Peter DeLuise.
Peter DeLuise.
Mm-hmm.
That was a big guest star.
Yeah, he was from 21 Jump Street back in the day.
Yeah.
Not the movies, the actual show.
Okay.
With Johnny
And
Depp.
who was he in that episode?
He was the
FBI agent.
FBI agent who came in and tried to kill him because he was possessed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then they shot him and killed him, but he actually smoked out. And
Yeah.
then they realized this
Guy
guy
had
that
been
they had
dead.
just literally shot had been dead for days. This was not a fresh
Yeah,
shot.
they
gun
did.
wound.
The vessel was actually already dead.
Yeah.
He was a possessed. Yeah.
And Dean yelling, "No one's killing any virgins." That was always funny. Yeah. I don't know why, but that was my number 1 when I wrote these down.
Yeah,
at that time.
definitely.
Like I said, it's hard to, and we were talking about this before we started recording, but to pick your favorite episodes is so hard because for me, it depends on my mood.
Yep.
I like different episodes for different reasons. So,
Yeah.
those are my 3 now. I mean,
Yeah.
I have, 3 other honorable mentions, which Bad Day at Blad Rock was one of them.
So what was your number 2? Is that what we're doing?
Oh, no.
Oh, you're
I think
number
I already
1.
did all mine. My number 1, my
your
number 1 was No Rest for the Wicked.
Right.
Yeah, we were the same.
And
on
then
that one.
2 was Black Rock, and 3 was Ghost Facers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
What
my
have you
other
mentioned?
honorable mentions were Fresh Blood, season 3, episode 7. And it was mostly that because of the way Sam kills Gordon.
Yeah.
With the
That's-
razor wire.
That is
That
a
was so-
badass kill.
Oh my gosh, that was so good. Yeah. That just needed to me, and I realize it's hard for me to say this because I'm going to get jumped on it. One of the best deaths in television history I'm like, no, not all
In
of
Supernatural?
not all of TV, but that was one. What were some of your other?
I had Dream a Little Dream. I know it's not
That's the dream route.
Dream a Little Dream with the dream root and Dean confronting Dean. Mm-hmm. That was a very good episode to me. Seeing Dean, one of the many times that Dean is able to talk another character who's possessed or in some type of state out of it. Like he talked Bobby out of, talked into Bobby's in his dream into realizing he's in a dream and he could control it.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And got him out of it.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sam learning really quickly too that what the weakness of the guy was and was able to get his father.
To bring the father in. Yeah.
That's a really good one. I didn't have that one as in a.
But anytime there's two Deans.
extra Dean.
So that one and very special Supernatural Christmas is also on my honorable mention.
Yeah,
too.
That's one of mine too.
Well, I should say it's in my top 6.
Yeah.
Fresh Blood was an honorable mention. Sin City was also an honorable mention.
I love the Supernatural Christmas episode because the old gods couple and trying not to cuss.
So the Kerrigans.
You fudge and tuck me again. I'm going to fudge and kill you.
It was Nancy and was his name Ed? Fred? It was.
I don't know.
I think it was Nancy. Or am I just thinking of Nancy from Justin Bellow? Nancy was the virgin, right?
The virgin.
I don't know what their names were, but I just thought it was hilarious. I also like that and this is still Kripke seasons.
Yeah.
He brings in a lot of actual lore from stuff. So the whole thing with the Meadow Suite and stuff like that. I love those little tidbits.
Yeah.
So having that in there, but then just those two being
Yep. It was Madge and Edward. Madge and Edward.
So I had Ed.
You had Ed, right?
Yeah.
But it was Madge.
how they just are still trying to act like this cute little old couple from down the street, but they're just
they're
murdering
gods,
and eating
right?
people. Yeah.
And when the guys break into the Santa Claus house and they sing
Silent Night very poorly.
And they don't know the words.
A table.
They have no idea.
They don't know the words, but the guy is so blitzed with that big giant bong and stuff, and he's just like,
This is great.
Yeah, this is how carolers work. They break into your house and sing wrong lyrics to a song.
Exactly.
So good.
It's hilarious.
And to me, the young Dean trying to make Christmas special for young Sam is so.
And we learned the story behind the Samulet too.
Yes.
Yeah, it's such a good episode.
It's a good episode.
Just say it at the same time, you guys.
Okay. You don't have to tell us.
The ending scene where they're sitting there, and the whole eggnog thing.
Oh,
and the true story, the
eggnog
behind the
prank.
scenes story of that. But then the parting shot, pulling away, and you've got baby outside and the snow falling and the boys in the window. And
just watching TV and drinking their eggnog.
We just want them to have a little happy moment.
You just want want them to, have
Sam,
a normal...
fighting the Christmas thing because he can't wrap his head around this is
but then
Dean's
Dean
last
wanting
Christmas.
it because it's his last one.
If for the same reason.
Yeah.
But
We did a whole
And then
episode
buying the gas
about
station.
this,
Yeah, we
didn't
did.
Yeah. And then buying the gas station gifts for each other.
We did
Fuel
that
for me,
Christmas.
fuel for my baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
just
so
those
good.
little
It's
moments
good.
when they get to have that kind of stuff.
This was a great season. Season 3 is
Season
really
3
good.
had a real, for as short as it was, really had some great seasons in
Very
it.
impactful.
Episodes in it.
Yeah, for
Definitely.
sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Feeling that one.
I do want to say that we are approaching episode 50.
We are.
So we have a special giveaway for episode 50.
Yes.
We're working on putting it all together, but episode 50 will be about Lucifer, and our giveaway is going to be Lucifer centric. So that's all I'll say for now, but then
We're giving away Mark Pellegrino. No.
giving away Lucifer. And some people would be like, Sam Lucifer?
It is
Samifer?
not Samifer. Samifer I would keep for myself. We would not give away.
She wouldn't give that away.
Yeah. You can have him. I'm okay with it.
Okay, thanks.
Inevitably, we were going to have some crossover because it was only 16 episodes,
Yeah.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I didn't think all 3 of our top 3 would be the same. But yeah, I know. It was great.
Good time.
All right, so this was episode 45. Next time we get together, I have no idea.
Yes, we don't necessarily. You don't have
Do you
to.
wanna-
Actually, you don't
do
have to
you
rate
wanna
the drink.
rate
Oh,
this
I'd
drink
like you to rate it. What did you think of Anna's Grace?
Oh, it's a full swig for everything. It's
You really liked it?
Yeah.
Good.
It's definitely one
Well,
of those.
I mean, it's very lemon. It's very citrusy, so I think it would be very easy to mocktail. I don't know what you guys. I don't remember what you guys said as far as a mocktail.
it was mostly
Lemonade.
on the episode, but
blue raspberry
it's-
lemonade.
I mean,
yeah.
it definitely looks like the Grace that they usually had in the little vials. It tastes great. The glitter is really a nice touch to it.
That we borrowed that glitter from our public domain episode.
I almost thought about that one for this, but I was like, I'd have to go buy a bottle of Prosecco.
Oh,
Yeah. Was public domain in the last 15?
I think it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
It probably
a lot has
was.
happened.
A lot has so much.
So
We interviewed Sean. Sean was number 40.
Okay, Sean
the
was
one
in this
that went
15, that
totally
went
off the rails from the get-go.
I mean, so that it went off the rails, but it
was good.
It kept circling back to Supernatural. It
Yeah.
circled back to the conventions. It circled back to the fans.
Yep.
Like, even though we were talking about Sean's genealogy or whatever,
yeah.
Because he's Jewish.
we made it back every time. I thought it was great.
It was good. It was very good.
It was funny.
I told him in Vegas I couldn't wait to hear it because it hadn't come out yet when I was in Vegas, and I saw him. I'm like,
okay.
I hear your episode goes off the rails. I'm like, I can't wait to listen to it.
Well, he was like, "Do we have a plan?" And so he just
Nope.
like talked about whatever he wanted, and it was great. I think we've been having a good time talking about the Angels, and it's
funny when you
weird.
guys said you're going to do the Angels. I didn't think about how many Angels there actually are.
yes, there are so
And
many.
we double and triple up sometimes
Yeah,
because
I
there's
know.
so many.
And once you started doing it, I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a lot more angels than you think about there being. I mean, you know, there's a lot of angels in the show, but angels with names that actually play a role there's a lot more than you think there are.
Yeah. And then the number of just unnamed ones that show up and get stabbed, and then that's it.
All right. So thank you for joining us again for a wrap-up episode. Oh, you're always welcome
Our
to come up.
season 3 reflection.
Yeah, wrap up. I don't know what we're wrapping up. My birthday is next month.
You're just
so
reflecting.
we're
You're not wrapping up anything.
Wrap me up a gift.
Just reflecting.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Well, we want to continue to thank everybody who listens and likes and comments on all of our things. You're all the best, and make it fun, I think. Don't you think?
Oh, absolutely. I love the comments. Like when I did recently, I asked, like, what's your least favorite episode? And Ghost Facers comes up constantly. Bugs, Bitten, Ghost Facers.
People hate
Family
bugs.
Remains and Bloodlines are the ones that come up
Like
the
the
most.
things that unite the fandom are we hate bugs and we hate Metatron.
Yeah. Thanks everybody again for listening, and look us up on the socials. If you have suggestions or if you need further information about any of our cocktails, we'll be glad to share with you. So email us or message on Spotify or Apple or
Wherever
social media.
you be.
TikTok, IG, FB,
And all those other
WTF,
anagrams.
BYOB. Thanks everybody. Have a great week.